By the way, there is also a new way to export LiaScript content into different formats. I just created a workflow that does this automatically, for which there's also an AI skill available. But what it does, it exports the Lightning Talk presentation into a nice package that can be stored or hosted on GitHub for free, which might be an Android app, IMS. So if you want to download, for example, the Android app, so what I can take is just to take the camera, take a screenshot of the QR code, open this website, and download the Android APK. So the download's running. Now let's open this. Let's install this. And we can open this. It's an app presented in normal and text format if you want to, but what you can change is also if we switch to presentation mode, we have this speaker.
Hallo, ich bin ein HeyGen-Avatar von André Dietrich, der einen Lightning Talk vom letzten Hackathon in Göttingen nochmal wiedergibt. Direkt kombiniert mit den Kommentaren, also der Sprachausgabe in LiaScript.
I cannot drag the
Klick auf Weiter.
side point at the moment. Oh, now it works. So it works like the presentations as before, which we can also do is you can translate the content into something, into a different language. Let's choose, for example, yesterday we had English, but today let's try Arabic. So what happens, as you can see, the entire UI shifts from left to right. So the table of contents is now on the right side, while settings are on the left side. And we can replay the same stuff, and then now we'll use the built-in text-to-speech engine of the Android app, or of the Android phone.
مرحبا، أنا صورة رمزية من هيدن لأندري ديتريش. أعيد تشغيل عرض تقديمي سريع من هاكاثون الأخير في غوتينغن، مدمج مباشرة مع التعليقات، أي إخراج الكلام في لايسكريبت. لا تصدقني، انقر على التالي. انقر مرة أخرى للمتابعة.
So it works like expected. If we go now to the other presentations, we can switch, for example, to the interactive mode for the quizzes.
والآن يأتي لكن الكبيرة. غالبا ما تكون مواد التعلم الرقمية عبارة عن نصوص ثابتة وملفات PDF ومقاطع في.
So it works as expected. Now let's go.
هل نقرت بشكل صحيح؟ ولكن هل فهمت؟ أما الطرف الآخر فهو دفاتر الملاحظات، وهي عبارة عن شفر.
So all the previous examples are basically run as expected. You can do also programming in here. You get the correct result. So this is still running. And if we go on.
أن تقرأ الآن مقاطعات التعليمات still therefore.
Let's go to the last interactive example for the tree generation.
انظر هنا مستند تفاعلي. يتم تمييز العناصر التي يتم إنشاؤها ديناميكيا بالألوان. أما تلك.
So it works as previously, so we can change the number of trees. also change the number of kilometers. Let's do it, change it to 40, which changes can change the car as expected into another one. And as previously, by using double tabbing, you can inspect the content, or the code, I mean. So there is nothing, it's just taken the input. This was the car. This is the calculation of CO2 emission. And this is the diagram. So you can inspect the code still. But it's not, since it's code, it's not translated. But you can also change it in there and try and play a bit with those values. And what's also working is that you can attach like an additional reader to the top of every markdown element if you want so. So whenever the code or the content changes, so we can read this also aloud.
قررت إحدى المدن أن 2311 زراعة الأشجار للحد من انبعاثات الكربون.
So the content changes, the text will also be spoken out loud differently.
يستخدم explorable explanations مكتبة يستخدم explorable explanations مكتبة تنجل، وهي مكتبة جافا سكريبت لا تزال بحاجة إلى دمجها مع HTML و CSS. في الأساس هذا نمط مضاد.